Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. We're going to go over the watch list for next week. I'm going to go one by one through each stock. Because my analysis is real quick, we're going to get this out of the way as quickly as possible. We're going to analyze it my way, and you're going to notice right away this guy just rolls through them. So let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin getting a crossover in the MACD that usually spells upside, and if we can break above 90, if we can break above 99,600, we'll go to 100,000 plus. If it goes to 100,000 plus again, I mean, we would have to get a retest at 108,000 for a potential move higher to 120, and so on and so forth. This can get very volatile. This can move very quick if we start getting those breakouts higher and higher. So Bitcoin, keep an eye on that one, because if Bitcoin's moving, the miners are moving. As you can see, Bitcoin miners can move 17%, 20% on the day. That's why I always tell people, buy them when they're cheap. We bought in down here and we flipped it. Like, damn, we weren't expecting that big of a move, but sure, I'll take my profit and move on, right? The easiest 100, 200 buck you'll ever make, unless you went with a big position. So keep an eye on the miners as well for continuation, and keep an eye on Bitcoin, of course, because that's going to dictate how the miners move, as well as the stock market as a whole pumping. We're getting the market as a whole moving green, Tesla green, everything green. Very green. CYBL stock sitting at the bottom right now has 7 contracts under negotiation. So keep an eye on that one. It's at near the bottom. Anywhere under a penny is a buy, in my opinion. But I'm a cheapskate. I'm going to wait to see if it comes down to low 007 so I can add some more. I already have 10K at 0068. Already alerted that in the Discord. Unless you joined after the alert, then obviously I don't recommend chasing. We like to buy cheap, but if you want to chase, go for it. That's on you. But I would wait and see if it dips on Monday, because this is just moving on its own. There's no news or anything. So that's a good play right here if you're willing to sit on it for a couple of weeks or months, and then when it pumps 100% or more, you take your profit. AITX, perfect example of buying a stock when no one wants it, nice and cheap, and then when it pumps 50% plus, you can take your profit and move on. I'm not going to say anything about AITX other than it already got the pump, so don't chase it. Wait for it to come down nice and cheap. Palantir, don't care for this one right now. I'm looking for bottoms. I'm looking for the best plays. Don't care about weed. GME, we've been waiting for $20. It hasn't come down there yet, but it has a history of pumping and coming right back to 20. Pumping and coming right back to 20. Rinse and repeat ad nauseum. So I'm waiting for 20. I don't want it at 30. No, thank you. If it never comes to 20, oh well, boo-hoo for me, I guess. BBAI, nah, I'm not interested in it. Neo has bottomed out down here at $4.28. There's a very clear bottom right here. So I would use the bottoms buying strategy on this one. There's a very clear bottom. Anytime it comes anywhere near 430, 428 is a buy. So keep an eye on a retest of that in the future. For the time being, we'll just wait for it to come down. I don't care about that one. No, don't care. I don't care about that one. Don't care about Domino's Pizza, Donald Trump. Don't care about, Trump Media. I don't care for DJT right now. Coin, it's going to move with Bitcoin. So, if Bitcoin continues to pump, you're going to see the miners and coin as well. And as well as MSTR, you're going to see those pump. So that's why I said keep an eye on Bitcoin. If that pumps on Monday, we're going to see big movement on the miners and Coinbase, MSTR, all those other ones. The ARK Bs and the BTOs and the ETFs that follow Bitcoin movement. ASTS, no, not interested right now. These are penny stocks that haven't been moving. So ISPC here. Why is... This one might pump on Monday. We'll see. It's about to get... Nah, you know what? No, I'm not interested in it. No. So right now, as you can see, I'm just scrolling through and I'm like, pretty much just the Bitcoin and the miners and anything related to Bitcoin are the ones to keep an eye on. And CYBL stock, if you want to trade a penny stock that can pump 100% plus in the future, that's a good play right there. So far, only the Bitcoin miners and CYBL. Serve Robotics just broke out to a new high. I would look for continuation on Monday. That's about it. Ride the momentum if it continues. Because if it can break 20, it's going to go to 25, which SoundHound already did. And NVIDIA is invested in SoundHound and Serve. So I can see Right now, robotic stocks are pumping, so definitely keep an eye on some momentum continuation on Monday for Serve. So you can see there's plenty of plays. You know, you can play the momentum, you can play the bottom on Sybil, you can play the Bitcoin pump. So there's like different strategies that I use, and I'm just telling you like what strategies to use for which one. You know, there's the bottoms buying strategy for Neo stock as well. Rhyme? No, don't care. I'm just scrolling through what's looking good, what's looking like a buy. Let's see. Let's look at the quantum computing stocks are just going sideways. Color stock looking like it wants to get cheaper. We'll see what happens with that one. I think that one already. Let me change my MACD to 4 again. Yeah, that one. That one has to. It has to hold here at $3, or it's going to come down lower. And like it has to, where it's going to dump. So look out for color stock to finally bottom out. RGTI, it did break out of this wedge to the upside, kind of struggled on Friday. I would look for continuation. Like I said, AI, quantum computing, and robotic stocks right now are pumping. So if they're going to continue, look for a move to $20 plus, probably 25, just like SoundHound and Serve Robotics. Like this one, I can see 25 if it can break 20. I might buy in on Monday using a strategy with a stop loss. I'm not just going to blindly throw in. Here's a breakout play as well. If it breaks out, if IonQ breaks above 48.56, this can go to 50 plus. So there's money to be made there and set a stop loss. Like this is definitely a day trade opportunity. QTUM. No, don't care about these. Nvidia, nope. STAG right now, it's a monthly dividend stock, and it has fallen from 40 to 32. Anytime it's come down there nice and cheap, it's been a buy. Then it comes back up as far as 38 to 40, and you can just flip it and collect dividends while you wait for it to come up, because it can take a while. So the fact that this one is down nice and cheap, that's why I started accumulating it. I'm not saying it is the bottom, but hey, I will accumulate the cheaper this goes. I'm more than happy to hold this one, collect dividends as the months go by, and then when it actually goes up to 35, 36, 37, 38, I'll take my profit and gains. You never want to buy these when they're expensive above 35. But under 35, I'm more than happy. Yeah, anywhere around or under 35, it's a buy for a long-term swing. Silver, I used to swing trade this one at the bottom when it was cheaper, when it was down there at the bottom of the previous bottom, not this bottom, the previous bottom at 20. Like I was swing trading the hell out of that one, but right now nah, not right now. Even though it does have a bottom, not interested in it. There's better plays with more volatility. H2OO. I think this one broke out and might get. Yeah, it could go to $1, but nah, no, not interested in it. SoundHound, no. Yeah. These AI stocks have to bounce on Monday. The market is bouncing, so is Bitcoin, but there's some stocks that are showing weakness. CRNC, I think it's got a collaboration with Nvidia. This one, look for momentum. This is another momentum play. So essentially, you look to use the MACD strategy to get in and ride the momentum up for that day. So look for continuation on this one. Because SoundHound, it just kept going once it got an investment from Nvidia. Like any company that works with Nvidia is gonna go up, and it usually continues. So this is probably the best one out of all the momentum plays, because this one can move dollars and can make you like some significant gains. So keep an eye on this. Look at that insane volume. So keep an eye on an opportunity for CRNC continuation on Monday. That's it for the video. So there you go. Probably the best day trade opportunity on Monday. CRNC, bottom buying opportunity, Sybil, and if you want to take advantage of Bitcoin movement exposure, then the Bitcoin miners are the way to go. That's about it. I'm just telling you the best ones. I'm already in on Sybil. I'll buy some more Bitcoin miners mining stocks if they come down cheap. And in terms of CRNC, I'm looking to day trade that one on Monday. We'll see though. Again, it depends on if I like what I'm seeing. I go by intuition also on the charts. If my intuition tells me, I don't like what I'm seeing, I get out. I did that with NIVF. I didn't like what I was seeing, and I got out at a profit before it, came down underneath my stop loss here. So I actually got out at like 10% profit. Like I just followed my intuition. I'm like, I don't like the way this moved. I'm just getting out. And it was the smart thing to do, obviously. In hindsight, better to sell, take the profit, ask questions later. It did not pump to $1 like people are saying. So I'm out. There's other plays. That's it for the watch list. I tried to keep it short. Thankfully, it is 10 minutes long and not 20. That's good enough for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.